Good morning, children. Hope you are fine. So, in the last class, we have completed the integers of the multiplication problems. Only problems we have completed. And one word problem also I had done for you. Okay, now we'll go to the second one. See, I am going to do second and third. See, in a class, that is in your textbook, page number 21, you have 7th and 8th. Okay. So I'll do only 8th sum, children. 7th, I will send it for you. It is very easy. You can understand by solving yourself. I'll give the clue of the 7th one. 7th one clue I'll give. You try to solve that. Okay. In a class test containing 10 questions, 5 marks are awarded. 10 questions are 10. Okay. For each question, they are highlighted 5 marks. Okay. Are awarded for every correct answer. Every correct, if they write 10 questions also for each correct answer. In suppose, if you write two correct answer. In 10 questions, if you write 2 questions correctly, they will give you 10 marks. Okay. For every correct answer. Correct answer, they will give you, if you write 2 answers correctly, 2 answers if you write correctly, that you will get 10 marks. Okay. Then, and -2, if you write other remaining things -2, they will give. Now, in out of 10, you are written 2 correct answers. Okay, out of 10, you are written 2 questions correctly and 8 questions are incorrect. For 2 correct answer, you will get 10. Okay, for 8 questions, -2. -2 for each question. 2 into 8. So, -8. So, you will get 2 marks only. Right? Did you understand? You wrote correct answer here correctly. 2 questions you are written correctly, children. Out of 10 questions. Okay. So, for 2 questions, they have given you 10 marks. Each 5 marks carries 5 marks. So, out of 10 questions, you wrote correctly 2 questions. Remaining, how many questions are there? 8 questions are there, isn't it? 10 minus 2 is 8. So, for 8 questions, 2 marks, -2 marks they will do. Okay, -2 marks. 2 8s are 16. 8 questions you are written wrong, no. 2 8s are 16. So, what they will do? -10 minus 16. So, you will get -6 as the score. -6 as score. Got it? Did you understand? So, in that, each Mohan, Reshma and Hina, they given 3 students marks here. You have to see that. Mohan, he has written 2 incorrect marks for 4 correct answers he has written. Mohan, how much he has written? Mohan, I'll give you clue, we'll see. I'll solve it. I'll send the PDF now. You can write properly. Mohan has written 4 correct answers. 4 correct answers. So, 4 correct answers means how much you will get? 4 into 5. 20 marks. Okay. So, remaining 6 is incorrect. 6 into minus 2. 6 2s are 12. Minus 12. So, how much will be his score? Is 8. Isn't it? Is 8. So, he will get the marks 8. Then, Reshma. Reshma. Okay. Reshma, how much she has written? 5 correct answers and 5 incorrect answers. 5 correct answers. Okay. Incorrect answer. So, for 5 into 5, 25. 5 5s are 25. Other 5 is incorrect. 5 into minus 2 is 10. 5 2s are 10. So, how much she will get is 15. She'll get 15 marks. Then, Hannah. Hina gets, she has written 2 correct answers. 2 correct answers. 2 into 5. 10. So, remaining how much? 8 are incorrect. So, 8 into minus 2. That is 16. She gets minus 16. She has attended. See here, Hannah gets 2 correct answers and 5 incorrect answers. Out of 7 questions, she has written only 7 questions. Okay. Only 7 questions she has written. She wrote only 7. They were attended all the 10. But Hannah attended only 7 questions. 2 correct answers and remaining 5 is incorrect. So, 5 into minus 2. So, here also 10. So, minus 10. So, she gets 0 marks. She gets 0 marks. Okay. No, she did not get any marks at all. In this way, you have to solve the problem. Okay. Next. Third. Means in the word problem, third one I am saying you. I'll send the PDF now only, children. You can do it. Okay. So, third one, a cement company earns a profit of 8 per bag of white cement. See, cement company, I'll tell you, cement company, how much earns rupees profit on, they manufacture 2 types of cements. That is, one is white cement and another is grey cement. So, white cement is, they earn rupees 8 as profit. Okay, loss on grey cement. This is white. This is grey cement. If they get the loss, what they are written? A cement company earns a profit of rupees 8 per bag of white cement and a loss of rupees 5 per bag on grey cement sold. See, on white bag they got a profit of 8 rupees. Okay, on white cement. On grey cement, they got the loss of 5 rupees per bag. right? So the company sells. Now how much they sold, we'll see that. The company, first one, the company sells 3,000 bags of white cement and 5,000 of gray cement in a month. What is the profit or loss? It is on gray cement minus 5. This is loss, isn't it? So, in a month, how much they have returned? Profit on one bag. Of white cement. White cement profit, how much they will get? See, rupees 8, no. So they sold 3,000 bags. 3,000 bags. So 3,000 into 8. 8 3s are 24. So 24,000 they got the profit. Loss on gray cement. Loss on gray cement. How much will be the loss? Per cement is rupees 5. They sold how much? How many bags they sold? 5,000 bags they sold. 5,000 bags. So how much? 5,000 into 5. So 25,000 loss. Because loss, no. So now what will be the profit or loss? So total profit or loss. Which will be the profit and loss? If you see only you can understand. The loss are 25,000. 25,000 is more than 24,000, isn't it? Profit they got 24,000, isn't it? But they got the loss of 25,000. So it will be loss. Loss how much, children? 25,000 minus 24,000. So 1,000 will be the loss. Okay? The 1,000 will be loss. Understood now? Okay? And in the same sum, what is the number of white cement bag must sell to have a neither profit nor loss? So, let the number of the white cement will be N. This you understood? No. They got in first question, they are either profit is or loss. What they got? Only loss. They had only loss. So now what will we see? If they want to get the profit, what the number of white bags must be have? It must sell to have neither profit nor they should not get the profit also. They should not get loss also. So how much the profit white cement must be sold? If they sell more white gray cement, they will get loss. They will be in loss. So they have to sell more white cement only. Okay? To get the profit or loss, whatever. Profit only. They are saying they don't want any profit or loss, children. So how much white cement must be sold? So loss of 1 gray bags. So white bags must sell to have a neither profit nor loss if the number of grey bags are sold 6,400. If the grey bag is sold, if loss of one bag is 5 rupees. Isn't it? If they sell one bag 5 rupees, it will be. So loss of 6,500, 400. Bags is 6,400 into 5. 5 fours are 20, 32. They got the loss of 32,000 by selling 6,400 bags. By selling 6,400 bags, grey bags. This is grey. Now, they should equalize the loss with the profit. So, what they should do? They should sell more white cement bags. When they sell, how much they have to sell? If let the white cement bag be N. White cement, how much they sell means, let it be, we don't know. Isn't it? So I given it as N. Profit on selling is, profit of selling it is, one bag is 8 rupees. So 8 into N, 8N. Okay. Number of bags with 8 rupees profit. So now they have to equalize with this 32 bags, 32,000 they have to equalize. So 8N is equal to 32,000. This 32,000. Here they got the, oh my, what did they got? They have loss. So that loss we have to equalize in the profit. So how many number of bags they have to sell now? So 8N is equal to 32,000. N is equal to 32,000 by 8. 8 ones are 8 fours are. So that's zeros. So 4,000 bags they have to sell. So to get neither profit or loss. Profit or loss. If they sell 4,000 bags, for this loss they will be equalized. Understood? Did you understand? Okay, children? Okay. Now, in your textbook, replace the blanks with an integers to make the true statement. See your 9th question. Shall I rub this? I'll send you the classwork, children, fast. You can copy that. Okay. Roughly you write it in your rough notebook. That's enough. Neat once I'll send, no, that you write it in the classwork. And children, you are not submitting your classworks, children. Okay. Please submit your classworks at least this week. Okay. On Wednesday, you are supposed to submit your classwork. We are waiting, but you are not turning, you are not bothering about the classworks at all. So we are so much sad for that you are not doing your work. So at least from now, if you sit, you can complete your classwork, learn something, children. Don't waste your precious time. Okay, this time if you miss, you will not regain again. Okay, so please see that you do it and submit your classwork at least by Wednesday. Okay. Now division of integers. Now we'll go to the integers of division. Multiplication has been completed. So what was I telling before? You have ninth one, page number 22. Page 22. Page 22. Do it in homework. I'll show 1. Minus 3 into dash is equal to 27. Okay. So what will be the thing? Okay. Minus into minus, this is plus. Okay. Minus 9. In 3 table, when you will get 27, 3 9s are. Okay, here positive. Positive, that is plus mark we have to get. So, minus into minus, plus. So, in this way, you have to do it. 5 into dash is equal to minus 35. I'll give the C. Here, positive. Here, negative answer you got. What will be the dash in the dash? Negative number should be there. Okay. Dash into minus 8 is equal to minus 56. See, minus is the answer. So, minus means here plus. What's the number you have to get? You have to write it. Dash into minus 12 is equal to 132. So this is positive. You should see the product, whether it is positive or negative. If it is positive means you have to write both the negative signs. If it is negative, one positive, one negative, and multiple should be there. Factors, sorry. Factor should be. You know the factors, isn't it? So one factor must be positive, one factor should be negative. So then you will get minus sign only. Minus into plus minus. So we'll see. You write, do it in the homework, the remaining answer. Okay, it is in page 22. In page 22, you have the question. Now I am going to division. Division is nothing but the repetition of subtraction. How multiplication is the repetition of addition, likewise division is the repetition of subtraction. Here in the lower classes you have learned about the multiple inverse. inverse. So division is the inverse operation of multiplication. In fraction all you do. Suppose 2 divided by 1 by 2. So what is now 2 into 2 by 1. So when my multiplication sign you get, will inverse this. Inverse this. Will take denominator to numerator, numerator to denominator. So division is the multiple operation, inverse multiplication of operation. So when positive integer is divided by a negative, when positive integer is divided by negative integer and negative integer is divided by positive, the quotient obtained is negative. So 36 divided by minus 6. So what will be the quotient? Minus 6 only. When you divide 36. Okay, different I'll give. When positive is there and when negative and positive is divided together, so you get negative integer. Negative 4 divided by 24 is 6. So minus 6. Okay? Did you get it? And division of negative integers by another negative integers, both the negative. Suppose 35 minus 35 divided by minus 5 is equal to, you get, what you get? Gives a positive integers as a quotient. So positive. If both integers are negative, you get positive quotient. So for any integer a, we have a divided by 0 is not definite. A divided by 0. Suppose 4 divided by 0, can you do it? No, you cannot do it. And 7 divided by 1 is 7 only. Okay? Likewise. I'll send this one, no answer, you do it. Did you get it? Again, I'll say, first one is this one. It is nothing but multiple inverse. Division is nothing but the inverse operation of multiplication. Inverse operation of multiplication. Any positive integer is divided by negative integer. Any positive, whether positive integer divided by negative or negative integer divided by positive, you get the quotient, what? Negative only. You get the quotient negative. And if both integers are negative, you get positive quotient. You get positive quotient. And a divided by 0 is indefinite. We cannot do. Any number divided with 1, you get the number itself. Do you understand? This is the fact of the division. Now we'll go to 1.4. 1 point exercise 1.4. First main, evaluate each of the following. Evaluate each of the following. First A, 30 divided by 10. I told you any number negative and positive is divided with negative, you get the quotient. What? Negative itself is equal to minus 3. 30 divided by 10 is 3, no? Isn't it? So, negative 3 minus 3. B1 minus 49 divided by 49 itself. What will get? Minus 49 divided by 49 is equal to 1. Which one? Negative 1. Third one, 30 divided by minus 2 plus 1. What we have to do here? Divided by minus 2 plus 1. That is minus into minus plus. So, you get minus 1 only. Isn't it? Minus into plus minus. Minus 1 you will get. So, 13 divided by 1 is equal to minus 13. Minus 13. Did you get it? Minus into plus. Minus is there. Minus 2 and plus 1 becomes minus 1. Okay. Then you get, when it is divided with positive and negative, you get minus 13 as answer. Minus 31 divided by minus 30 plus minus 1. So, what is this? Minus 31 divided by minus into minus plus. So, 30 plus 1 is equal to 31. Minus into minus plus. So, 30 plus 1, 31. Okay. So, minus 31 into divided by 31 is minus 1. Wait, 1 minute, 1 minute. Minus into minus, minus into plus, minus 30 plus minus 1. Okay. Is equal to minus 31, that is. Minus 31 is equal to 1. Minus into minus, see. Here also minus 31. Minus 31 divided by minus 31. So it will be 1 as answer. So remaining of this, remaining sums of this main, do it in the I have done 4 sums, no? There are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remaining sums, solve in the homework. This is page number 26. Exercise 1.4. You know now, both you have to do. In page number 22, 1 and page number 26. Both will be in the homework only. 2 homeworks I have given now. So you have to solve it and bring it on Wednesday, okay? Don't fail, bring it on Wednesday. So we will meet in the next class and complete the division, this chapter. This chapter will be completed by next week this week only, children. Okay, we have to complete it little fast, you should be, right? Have a nice day and try to complete the classwork once again. I am remaining for you, reminding.